Hi there, it's Tony from the SUP Company. I couldn't be more thrilled to be doing this video with you. We are at Dakhla altitude out here in Morocco. I'm really thrilled to, introduce you not only to Cyril, but also the Duotone electric foil assist. A big part of the board system being a foil assist, it's obviously electric and battery powered. Yep. At the heart of that is, the batteries. And the battery system is fairly unique in terms of, I know the construction of the battery isn't a lithium ion, it's a polymer. Also, it's having two batteries in order to run the system. Can you talk us through that?
Yeah, sure. So this is like the system. So as you said, we have two batteries that you can travel with, which is a big part of the system. It's a high voltage batteries, which give extra power on the product, which is, we really wanted to have something as light as possible and as powerful as possible. And the battery is actually the big part of it for that. So that's the batteries. It's about 900 grams per batteries. So we have two, and plus the package, it's about let's say 3 kilos. Running time, which I think everyone wants to know about it, which is the question, but I think it's hard to really answer clearly, because all depend the foil you're going to use, the board you're going to use, the weight, if you are learning or if you are expert. But I like to say always let's say about 40 minutes to 1 hour and 10 minutes. It's about what you can do. And for sure, if you are in a wave, you can do 2 hours, then downwind even more. But let's say it's about that for the system.
I know that you've worked quite hard to get them underneath the legal limit for flying with them.
Yeah, exactly.
What are they running at in terms of what's the wattage on the batteries?
The voltage is 20.8, but by 2, basically, for the system to be, we are doing multiplication of the voltage to have extra power of it. So we are under the limit of the 160, so easy to travel with. You can travel with 2 batteries that you take with you on the plane.
One thing for me that stands out as well is the ability to be able to check the battery level of the battery. It's just so simple and easy. You don't need another battery checker effectively.
Yeah, no, super easy. Just press a quick button here, and then you see the level. So this one is in a storage mode, let's say a 50%. And you have the level here that you can also see on your watch. Yeah.
The management of the batteries and really to their life and just how usable the product will be over time is key. So can you take us through how that works with the system?
If you are using your system and the battery is empty, you really want to put back after your session, you put back on the dock, easy, and you press on the battery, and it's going to go directly to a storage mode. So storage mode is about 50% basically of the batteries, and then everything will be safe and going to protect your batteries. And same, if you charge your battery and you didn't go and you didn't do your session, it's also important to do it again and press, and automatically it's going to discharge to storage mode, which is I would say the only maintenance part that we have to do is taking care of your batteries. I'm saying after your session, it's not just right after. I mean, you have time, even if it's 1 day, 2 days, it's okay. But I think it's really important to take care of them.
So for me, in terms of the system as a whole, there's a couple of really unique selling points, standout kind of features to what there is in the current space and market. The main one of those for me is really the remote. Can you talk us through that? Because it is just beautifully simple.
Yep. Basically, it's like a watch that you put it here, and the ring that you put on your finger with a plus and minus. You're going to have different mode, a boost mode and standard mode. So it's 7 speed or 5 speed, basically. Easy to use, plus, minus. The best of the system is you basically have nothing in a hand, which is completely changed as having a big remote. It's basically, you can paddle, you can duck dive, you can grab a paddle, a wing, a power wing, basically everything. And also for the movement of it, you are completely free. You're not blocked with the remote in. You can really open your hand and do free movement.
I know you said about the gears effectively in the system. Yep. So you're running through, so it's 5 clicks maximum in normal mode. Yep. But you said to boost, you go up to 7.
Yep.
And you click back down. And then how are you powering the unit all the way through? Depressing the trigger and holding it?
Speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you keep pressing. Then as soon as you let go, then everything is going to stop. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is basically you fly like, depend the foil, but between like 3, 4, 5, I would say like you're going to take off. So you can always know, and maybe you need like maybe 10 minutes to get used to it. But then after that, you really kind of click like super fast on it, minus, click. So it's like super intuitive, actually.
It's just beautiful. Genuinely, its simplicity is just stunning. The other thing I think I've found with other systems as well over the winter cooler months as well, we tend to wear gloves. That's been a challenge. There's different ring sizes.
They'll have like ring sizes and also like things that you can put in and out. To have like a bigger, and you can slide in there. Then we have another system with a Velcro on it. So if you have like a really big glove, then you can also use it. And same for the band wrist here. We have like 2 sizes. This one is the small one, and we have like a bigger one here.
And it's those 2 colors that are denoting the different sizes.
Exactly. This is the small, and this is the large.
I assume that the battery is going to last for a really long time on the remote anyway.
Yeah, on the remote is like a lot of session, but it's always good to check. You will see like the level on the batteries. Just make sure like you are not like out of the battery on the remote. So here is the charger. It's like super simple. You can turn it in, out here, and you just like, you see like the flat spot here and here. So it's like super system with a USB-C that you plugged in.
The other really standout feature, other than the remote, of the system as a whole is you wear the batteries.
We designed like the full system to avoid to have any weight on the batteries. It's really something we didn't want to have. Then as soon as we tried to have the battery on us, then we completely feel like the system was different. Like you really don't feel any weight on you, and you keep the board so light under your foot. So here is the harness. So we have like 2 sizes. The large, medium, and the small, large and extra large, and small and medium. Here is the box where you slide the batteries. Lock, you open it, you slide the 2 batteries in. Close it, make sure everything is clean, make sure you lock it. Fully waterproof, shockproof. Really important not to put any water in for the batteries and to protect the system. But yes, you have the lock, easy to lock it. So this is like really strong. The leash is actually shorter than the cable. So when you crash, all of the pull will be on the leash and not on the cable. And having it here, it's like having like a small backpack when you go biking, a little bit of water in. It's basically the same weight. So you really don't feel anything. It's a magnet, so it's super easy to wear it, but also like, I don't know, if for whatever reason you get like big wave, big crash, kind of tangle or anything, that just can pull and then it's going to release.
So mast-wise, there's 3 mast options within the range. So you've got the aluminium standard with it mounted, what is it, 17 centimeters below the board, the motor? And then this being the full carbon D-Lab. Why integrate the motor into the mast?
Avoid any drag basically on the product. So here, as you can see, like everything is like molded inside. So inside in the profile. So when you are doing your touchdown, you basically don't feel it. Like you can do it, pop it again, and there's like super, super clean feeling actually.
I see that there's additional support for the cable out the back on this, the Midfish. Is that something, if somebody is not looking to use the Duotone Midfishes and another board away from Duotone, is that something that you'd expect them to also fit? That's coming with the kit?
Yeah, it's coming with the kit. So we have the V, so it's not on this board, but I can show it on the other one. We have like a V for the cable, plus we have like this part that you can plug if you have like a longer tail. Then you can also plug it, so it's delivered with a 4 set inside of the box that you can pull it on your board. So with the Midfish, for sure, like you don't really need it. I mean, just the V will be enough, and the cable goes here, and the cable is not moving, which is like really good for this fish tail. But on any other board, it will work. Just have like this small patch here, and to avoid the cable to go on sideway on the rail.
And then this propeller, metal, 3 blades on the prop. Standard, we're coming with just 2 plastic blades.
2 blade is a really powerful system. Even the plastic one, you're going to have like plenty enough of power to use like small board, small foil. And I would say it's a little bit more smooth to go. Like with the 3-blade, you really feel like the boost is like really
lots of torque, really.
A lot of torque. So when you're gonna jump the speed, you will feel like, okay, it's going. So it's good if you want to use like a small foil, or if you are like a bigger guys and also want to use like a smaller board, then it will match well. But it's not necessary need for everyone. I think the 2-blade is already like plenty enough of power here.
And it's really simple to kind of change over as well, if you want to later on, just a few Allen keys.
So it's like 3 screws for the 3-blade, and actually it's a 2 screw for the 2-blade. So like in 2 minutes, you can like change it like really easily. Yeah.
For me, if I was, say, introducing my younger kids or my other half into foiling, and I want basically to convert my existing system into an eFoil, I don't have to go and buy the mast with the motor and everything fitted and integrated. I can just go and get the eFoil mast.
If you have like already one system, you can have like just a mast and you can plug the motor. So it's like 3 screws here, easy to take in and out. It's like you're gonna do it in 2 minutes. And same for the cable here. So it's under the top plate. You have like 4 small screws that you can take out. So you can take out all of the cable and then use the same battery, the same box and everything. So it was really like in the process of the R&D was really wanted to do like fully modular.
Obviously, safety starts to be then a little bit more of a concern, particularly if I'm introducing my kids to it as well, or somebody that hasn't been on one before. You've got a prop guard as well. That's quite easy to fit.
Yeah, super easy. Just slide in. It's like 3 screws. So in 3 minutes, you can also put it. If you are like learning eFoil, I think it's really definitely like good to have. Or if you're doing like with your kid, it's like an extra safety to have.
So for those people out there that don't have a Duotone foil system or a Duotone foil board, that want a foil assist, and particularly one for all the reasons that you've built into the Duotone Foil Assist, they can still come to the party, can't they?
Yeah, for sure. In the aluminium version, we have like adapters that you can slide on the bottom of the mast. So for the assist or for the cruise. And we have like adapter for most of the brand like existing. So super easy, like you just slide it in and put like whatever fuselage you want to have on it. For the D-Lab, it's with the 3BS, so it's for Duotone, but for the aluminium one, then you can put most of it.
And I was gobsmacked at the list, the length that you've gone to include so many other brands out there and not alienate everyone is unreal. And credit to you, is really open-minded of you. It's almost like, it's as big for me as Apple moving away from a lightning cable to a USB-C. It's like, it's that big a deal. So and now everyone can play. That's just superb.
Yep.
While the system will mount in a twin US box on any foil board, I know that you guys have gone to great lengths in terms to develop a board that works really well in the world of foil assist and also e-foiling. Can you run us through the range of boards?
Yeah. So we designed like the Midfish. It's basically like a mid-length board. That we're going to have like 4 sizes, so 38, 48, 58, and 78 liters. The 2 small ones, 38 and 48, are without any foot strap insert. Really wanted to keep it as light as possible, so as more oriented for the wave, or maybe like for the good guy on the wing, but something like as light as possible.
And as we go through the range, they get obviously longer and more voluminous.
Yeah.
But on the 78, I mean, I haven't got it out myself as yet, but what's really interesting is just how far forward the track is set. So ultimately, the board that's left out in front of you feels quite small, really.
Yeah, exactly. Then you feel like it's really something like small and like much more playful than a regular board. It could feel like quite long nose and a little bit like slower to turn. This one is, as soon as you take off, like you will feel like something super light and super playful under the foot. Like as you say, like it's really like forward on it. So it's really what you're going to feel. And having like a little bit of tail, not just for assist, but for sure for assist will help because you're like perfectly balanced, but actually also on the wing, on para wing, where the wind is a little bit light and you need like a little bit time, then you feel like completely balanced when you are on the board. So it's like super easy to actually go and pop it, will be like easier actually.
That bit of extra waterline length is just going to give you more speed.
Exactly.
Help you up. No, it's brilliant. And foot strap inserts?
Yeah, for the 58 and 78 only, not for the smaller size. But those one only front foot, not back foot, to be able to like kind of offset your foot all the time. Like you really feel like those boards are really designed for wave and free ride. So it's really good to have like offset. That's why like having like a little bit wide tail works super good. So you can really place your foot wherever you want. So it's perfect for that.
And as lovely as all these all are, the most interesting one for me, weirdly, is the inflatable version.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously with Duotone and Boards and More's heritage with Fanatic and all the inflatable paddleboards that you've got, it's not new, if you like, to Duotone. And we've got, I mean, the Skybrid inflatable has been really popular for us.
Yeah.
Then you've obviously got the Sky Air range as well, which again is still a solid option for people. What's really interesting about this board, though, for me is I think anyone considering using it in the eFoil kind of world, if you like, and in that way, on and off a boat, an inflatable is just incredibly resilient, really easy to use. You're 6'10" on this, and I think is it 115 liters?
115, yeah. So it's, as you said, I mean, for the eFoil, become like the lightest product that you can have. Like you can travel with it. It's like super light under the foot, easy, like a little bit long, which is good. We didn't make it like too wide to keep it like also playful with it. So yeah, it's just like super exciting product actually to have it. Matching with the cruise, become like, again, like the super fun eFoil to play on the flat water. Yeah.
I think to get it all in the bag as well, because it's going to come in the same bag as the other inflatables in the Duotone lineup. I mean, I know you can get 2 wings in that bag, a full foil system in that bag. So it's literally one bag, next to no weight, and I can take it on a plane.
Exactly.
And on a boat, store it in the back of the van, whatever. It's absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah.
It does have one more party trick though.
Yep.
In that you don't have to necessarily wear the batteries when you want to use it in an eFoil mode.
Yeah.
Can you explain that
for this model? So we have like the regular belt that if you want to use it, and then we have like an extra mount that I can show you that you can install. So basically we have like a shorter cable, so not the coil one that we can easily like plugged on the mast with the cable here, and that's the mount on it that you can install on the back of the board. We have an extra antenna, not necessary, but always good to have, and we can slide inside the board. So you have the antenna and the connection will never cut.
So that's just keeping the signal up the front.
Exactly, yeah.
Because I didn't know until I started playing with Foil Assist and eFoils, but yeah, Bluetooth doesn't work through water.
Exactly, yeah. So if you have it on the tail and if you are a little bit heavier and the like tail kind of sink a bit, then if the water cover the box, then the signal could cut. So we have like kind of like easy to install, like a small antenna here that you slide inside the board and is going to be nose of the board and will work super good. So it's just another option as a pure eFoil. If you don't want to wear the harness, then we have this option. One system basically can work for all the conditions, for completely flat day, no wind, to big wave with tupo. So basically you can do like everything with depending on how you want to set up and modular the system actually. Yeah.
No, it's fantastic. I mean, you should be so proud. We couldn't be more excited for the launch of the Duotone Electric. That will be at the SUPCO. We're going to have them down in demo at our test centres. So please come down, join us and learn everything you can about the new Duotone Foil Assist. Thanks for watching our video. If you've got any questions about what you've seen, why not give us a call in the shop or head over to thesupco.com. To stay up to date though with all of our videos, well, make sure you subscribe up here and hit the notification bell. But to see our next video, well, take a look up here.